getting confused now, and I just wanna ask you some presidency. Technology, tell me, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustle. We got major we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take our coverage.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and a pleasant welcome to you, our many cherished listeners, to the program, the Editorial Review, right here on ABC Radio 105.1. It's the official voice of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation, beaming live from the corners of Broad and Buchanan Street, right here in central Monrovia, the nation's capital. My name is Jackson C. Clay Jr. This morning, sitting in the presenter's chair. This is the newest, the sensational, and the premier in modern broadcasting in Liberia. The dial is 105.1 ABC Radio. This is where we talk about the headlines, issues making news in the print media, in the newspaper.
Especially women. No job, no money.
This is where we talk about it. The Editorial Review right here on ABC Radio. Like we've always told you, this platform is open to doing business with you. All you need to do, stop by our offices at the corner of Broad and Buchanan Street, and let's get started. Trust me, you're going to yield the necessary results upon doing business with ABC Radio. Few bars of the theme song, and we get back. We move straightly into the conversation. Bring you the headlines in the papers, the local dailies, the print media. Let's go for this. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been rocking stories from rock pages. Keep rocking stories about people who are not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street. If y'all know what I know, follow me. And I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got blind people. I mean, people that in need, man. People too much in need. Come on, yeah. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No trust, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men.
Tell me, we got major headline. We got major story.
Front page vinyl headline of the Inquirer newspaper. Let's take this one quickly. Kung to prioritize war and economic crimes code. Kung to prioritize war and economic crimes code. That's the story right here. Haunted criminal nabbed at borderline, extradited home. Wanted criminal nabbed at borderline, extradited home. You can grab a copy of the Inquirer daily newspaper for only 40 Liberian dollars and read the details. UBA, Hammer Pay partner on digital e-wallet transaction in West Africa. UBA, Hammer Pay partner on digital e-wallet transaction in West Africa. Still on the front page of the that's the Inquirer newspaper. Poor churches to benefit from empowerment training. We move quickly now to the back page of the Inquirer newspaper. Massive voter trucking. Massive voters truck by BVR in Nimba. Massive voter truck by BVR. That's the biometric voter registration exercise in Nimba County. ECOWAS validate regional statistics. Trend on illicit drug supply. You can grab a copy of the Inquirer newspaper and read the details. But right now, we run quickly to the editorial of the Inquirer. Investigate Lofa incident. Investigate Lofa County incident. That's the editorial right here of the Inquirer newspaper. You can grab a copy of it and read the details therein. Let's go.
Headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still.
Even though I read the news every day, but I'm really getting confused. Please take my question. How do you draw your headlines? Because we don't see our issue in the news. How about the case in the street? Running between cars. Our next stop this morning. Hot Pepper newspaper is the place. There on Benson Street. Today is Thursday and it's May 11th. The year remains 2023. It's the program, the editorial review right here on ABC Radio. 105.1 is a die. We take the front page by no headline news. Interpol arrest Mano Manufacturing Company employee. Interpol arrest Mano Manufacturing Company employee. That's the front page by no headline story right here. Thomas Gao returns. To the utmost surprise of Major Koji critics, Thomas Gao returns, exposes Weatherspoon, Fagon, Sakor, Verdier. You can grab a copy of this paper for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details. Mambudu Yimpan daughters graduate from Temple University. That's the late Public Works Minister Mambudu Vlad Yimpan daughter graduates from Temple University, expresses interest in contributing to Liberia health system. Welcome, daughter of Liberia. Liberia is here. Come and contribute your quota. AML issues statement on employees' industrial action. AML issues statement on employees' industrial action. That's the back page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. CBL trained commercial bankers in counterfeit detective measures. CBL trains commercial bankers in counterfeit detective measures. Lena celebrates International Nurses Day. Lena celebrates International Nurses Day. We run quickly for this paper editorial. You can grab a copy of it for just 40 Liberian dollars. The country stands at the crossroad. The country stands at the crossroad. That's it. You can grab a copy of this paper and read the details therein. Let's go.
I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, But I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take up coverage, the rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow, living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, the children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend, the children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, oh, we got major stories. Oh, there is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines.
Our next stop this morning.
There is no job, no money for hustlers.
Where next?
How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish?
It's the In Profile Daily newspaper. They're on Capital Bypass. In Profile Daily newspaper. In all that we do, all that we write, in all that we report, come what may, no matter what, Liberia first. It's the motto of this one. That's the In Profile Daily newspaper. You can grab a copy of it for just $40 Liberian and read the details therein. Let's go for it. Front page, banner headline. The In Profile Daily newspaper. Kanga Lawrence cold shoulder Ellen, who's coming eyes next. Kanga Lawrence, that's Senator Yombly Kanga Lawrence of Grand Bassa County, cold shoulders Ellen, that's former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who Cummings eyes next. Councillor Gonglo frowns at hike in U.S. rate. Councillor Gonglo's frowns at hike in U.S. rate. You can grab a copy of this paper and read the details for only $40 Liberian. We run quickly now to the back page of the In Profile Daily newspaper. And what do we have? VP Boyka warned against close tie to PYJ. VP Boyka warned against close tie with PYJ. And we see in the photography of former Vice President Joseph Yuma Boyka and John Stewart. John Stewart is on this one. Let's go for this paper editorial. Where do we have? Election divides people, but when the dust settles, what happens next? Election divides people, but when the dust settles, what happens next? Let's go.
You make your headlines in the press release today.
Where next? The New Republic newspaper. Way there in Congo Town.
And I just want to ask you some questions. Oh,
is our next stop. Bringing you the headlines right here on ABC Radio. 105.1 is the die. Don't touch it. Thursday, and it's May 11th. The year remains 2023. Life for all is the motto of the New Republic newspaper. Life for all.
I'm taking up coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the
New Republic newspaper. Let's take this one right here. Wanted criminal grabbed. Wanted criminal grabbed. And we see in the photograph here of Francis Fire, former Madibaro basketball captain. Francis Fire is on this one. Accelerometer statement on industrial action by some employees. We run quickly to the back page of the New Republic. Darkness engulfed Banga's Central Prison. Darkness engulfed Banga's Central Prison. You can grab a copy of this paper for only $40 Liberian. 21 Liberian journalists attend 2 days fast-checking
master class. 21 Liberian journalists attend 2-day master class fast checking. UNDP boosts LRA's collection capacity. UNDP boosts LRA collection capacity. Let's go for the editorial right here. Flaunting of diplomatic rules is too concerning. Flaunting of diplomatic rules is too concerning. You can grab a copy of the New Republic newspaper and read the details therein. But until then, we are still here on the program, the editorial review. Let's go.
Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting.
Even though I'm reading the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused. So please allow me to ask you some questions. Madam journalist, sister journalist, Miss journalist. We've got major headlines here for you on the program, the editorial review. No job, no money for hustler. But who report that story? Imagine walking out of university and still struggling to get a job. Come and take a courage. These are stories that should be reported. But who tells the story? Our next stop this morning, we've come back to town. And we landed at UN Drive, directly opposite the National Investment Commission. That's the offices of the New Dawn newspaper. Truly independent is the motto of the New Dawn newspaper. Truly independent. Thursday and May 11, 2023 is the year. This year is going faster. Next month is June, and June is the best month because it's my birth month. Let's run quickly for this one. The editorial front page banner headline of the New Dawn newspaper. EU commits US 10 million to Liberia's elections. Good news there. EU commits US 10 million to Liberia's election. Good news for Mama Liberia electoral process. Move quickly to the back page because that's the only story there on the front page of the New Dawn newspaper. Koji's lawyer pleads against UX sanction. Koji's lawyer pleads against UX sanction. Let's run now for this paper editorial. NEC should intervene now. Intervene into what? NEC should intervene now. You can grab a copy of this paper and get to know what exactly NEC should intervene into. Yes, it's only 40 Liberian dollars for this paper. You can grab a copy of it and read the details therein. Let's go. Last and final stop. Right here on Johnson Street, around where the car loaders are, is the offices of the independent newspaper. Liberia's most investigative newspaper is the motto of this one. The independent newspaper. What do we have there? Front page banner headline of the independent newspaper. And don't forget, this paper is sold for 40 Liberian dollars. Let's take it. When will Komis Gongro orders name running mate? I'm telling you, because nomination process is just next month, June 14. And up to now, these guys Komis, and we see in the photograph here, Alexander Benedict Komis of the ANC, Tiawon Gonglo of LPP, Simeon Freeman, the tough talking Simeon Freeman here, Vought political leader Wapo, Clarence Modiba. These guys have not yet selected their running mate. And we are gradually skipping time. But like this, maybe they know what they are waiting for. We run quickly to the back page. Poverty is severely tormenting our people, Councillor Gonglo asserts. Poverty is severely tormenting our people, Councillor Gonglo asserts. Rising inflation, De La House point possible cues in Liberia, other state. Rising inflation. Keep serving the needed people. keep serving the needed people. We run quickly now for this paper editorial. Probe the evil plot against the independent newspaper. You can grab a copy of it and read the details right there. But that's it. That's it. The first segment has been completed. Viewing of the paper, local dailies, viewing of the headlines. Shortly, we move quickly to the second segment, the conversational part. We will set the basis and activate the phone lines for your participation. But before then, we'll take this short break to be right back. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take up coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no trust, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no trust, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know how many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no trust, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no trust, no glory. So we bring this one down right here. We'll bring this one down and move quickly now into our conversation. Welcome back and thanks for rejoining us. And our conversation is the editorial of the New Dawn newspaper. NEC should intervene now. What is it that the NEC should intervene into? We'll read you a few lines of this editorial and make sense of it so that you have your own say as well. Reports of logistical breakdown in the ongoing biometric voters registration exercise in some parts of Lofa and Maryland counties should draw the immediate attention of authorities of the National Elections Commission in Monrovia. Reports indicate that eligible Liberians turn out to register specifically in Foya District, Lofa, and some parts of Maryland are unable to do so because NEC staff on the ground face technical problems with their machines. Last week, the national chairman of the Opposition Unity Party, Reverend Luther Tappe, drove to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission in Monrovia and filed an official complaint about the situation that he said is occurring in the district that is stronghold of his standard bearer, former Vice President Joseph Newman Boyka. Reverend Tappe also spoke similar occurrence in Maryland County where solar panel cameras and computers of NEC are reportedly malfunctioning. This is the same very thing that was happening in Monrovia, and the NEC was alerted, but yet they did nothing. And because of that, some people were complaining on they are not being able to register, and the people were saying this thing that if NEC move into the Leeward counties, there will be more of these problems. Now you see it. Now you see it. Yet and still, NEC will say that she's not extending no period, and she's not going to take the blame for what is happening in those places. As a result, many Liberians will not be able to register. If people have started to complain about the process now, that my people in my stronghold are not being able to register because your machine are malfunctioning, they may capitalize on those complaints they are filing right now when you go in front NEC. So we should do all we can to ensure that these things do not occur. Let us find a means in which we can address these situations. Places like Maryland and Lofa, those are very far to reach counties. And we're hearing this kind of situation. What is NEC doing to ensure that these things these things do not persist? Up to present, there hasn't been anything from the NEC. Oh yeah, we are working on it. But she said it herself before that the equipment are malfunctioning, and the people they hire to are the reasons why they think they're doing. But you saw it in the first phase of the process here in Monrovia, Basel, and other counties around here. You saw it in the first counties. That should be a wake-up call for you to work on the system and the equipment to move into Leeward counties. But instead, you didn't do so. Yeah, now we've got some issues with the process. People are complaining. And United Party has filed a complaint to you that in their stronghold, their partisans are not registering. And trust me, if you are not registered, you will not participate. What have you to say, NEC? There are too much small complaints on this NEC. And NEC seems to be playing deaf ear to all of them. This is a very crucial election, Madam David Edward Brown Lasana. We are here again calling upon you to put your feet to the ground and ensure that the right things are done. 0777-105-100, 0755-105-100 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of it. 0777-105-100 and 0755-105-100 are the numbers to call. Equipment of the NEC are malfunctioning in Lofa and parts of Maryland County. And NEC have got to intervene into this situation. Let's take this first call. Oh, too bad we lost Naka. NEC have got to intervene. Let's not leave room for doubts, for people to think that because this is happening, so that the reason why we are not satisfied with this thing. No. This person. Hello? Too bad we can't take you. You gotta move away from the radio. 0777-105-100, 0755-105-100. If you are calling, just walk away from the radio you are listening to, or you turn it off. You can be called on the radio, standing near it and listening to yourself on the same radio and listening to yourself on the phone. I'll cut you off. 0777-105-100, 0755-105-100 are the numbers to call. There's a complaint, and this paper is saying, NEC, you must intervene, you must investigate. You must ensure that those equipment you carry into the counties are properly functioning. Do not allow people to be complaining. You take this person. Hello? Hello?
ABC Radio.
Yeah. Hello. Your name and where you join me from?
I'm Aaron T.D. I do call you from Front Street.
Go ahead. Make your point.
Yeah, you know, the issue of the Election Commission is a serious problem because they started with Mosorado here, the first 6 county, and we started to complain. The process was slow, and people started to complain on the same cameras. And even the ID cards they are providing, they are finished in other areas. But then what happened, I believe, each of the parties and districts we have our representative. I think these are some of the oversight that they have. So they need to invite that director Brown at the House of Representatives, so that put it on the floor and call the woman and question the woman. Let her explain, because these things are not the citizen fault. They come from their staff. Okay. So they should be able to extend the time. But every time they will say, like, I think last night I was listening, and she said today is the last day. So, I mean, that's the responsibility of the representative and the senators. That's the oversight they have. Okay. So they can sell to the woman. I think that's the problem.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. 0-777-105-100, 0-555-105-100 are the numbers to call and be a part of it. It's the program right here, ABC, the editorial review. This person, hello. Hello, your name and where you join me from. You gotta put some screen in your voice, please.
I'm Joseph Cover calling about it. Internal Affairs Ministry.
Go ahead, Andrew.
You know, the problem NEC is doing, they are doing some clever attempts. This is how people talk about election. If you look at River G, you look at Grand Julia, Grand Coup, you now hear any noise like that. When you talk about Lofa, you talk about Maryland, you talk about Grand Bassa, those are places that we know that the president will not have no voice. So they are not able to put any effort to state, and will always just remain like that.
Okay. Thank you very much. 0-777-105-100, 0-555-105-100 are the numbers to call and be a part of it. 0-777-105-100 and 0-555-105-100. People should not be having these kind of small complaints every now and then. And the NEC act like nothing is happening. Yeah. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you join me from, ma'am?
I'm the Togo Kula calling from one Barclay.
Go ahead, madam.
Yes, I think these people sometimes they just want to create problem by explaining them. I mean, at the center where the people said the mission there is giving problems. So after there they talk about 4 or 5 persons and parliamentary down, and then they were not able to give them the photo stuff. I said, well, what's going on? They said there's an issue with the machine, and I thought that the people there, they were not ready, they were not serious to even see how they can put the machine on. So I left and went to another center, and I was trying to get my job. Okay. So I think if you're facing difficulties somewhere, I think they should start in that center instead of sending them, calling and making complaints.
Okay.
So I think that's the issue.
Okay, 0-777-105-100, 0-555. This person, hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Your name and where you joining from?
I'm Editorial. I'm calling from Lower Johnsonville.
Okay, make your point, sir.
My son, from the time they put it on Monday, I must say, my husband said if I will. Look at the registration building in Lofa County. They calling her they telling her that the machine there at time people come from to that favorite village, all day they will sit down there for her to send new machine there. She don't want to wait up to now. And no man today the last day. You see it there? So I don't really trust the woman. I only go on one trust.
Okay, thank you. 0-777-105-100 and 0-555-105-100 are the numbers to call and be a part of it. It's the program, the editorial review right here on ABC Radio 105.1. Yes. Shortly, we'll make way for the news team so that the news come up at 12 o'clock. But until then, we still got time on our side. You can keep putting your call through on 0-777-105-100 and 0-555-105-100. The editorial this morning is from the New Dawn newspaper. The paper is reporting that parts of Maryland County and Lofa County, especially, is it Foya, right? Yeah, Foya district. The machines in those areas are malfunctioning. People have not been able to register in these places. And as such, the paper is calling the attention of the National Elections Commission to take note and see how best you can work on these things. Because as early as it is when people have started or When people start to complain about these things, it means that, and you're not taking corrective measures, it will leave them with no option but to think that you trying to do some sort of things that will not be in their interest. Because somebody will say, where my stronghold is, your machine wasn't working, so my folks were not able to register. Who takes responsibility of that? And you have said this thing time with animal that there will be no extension of any time. You did it here in Monrovia. You didn't extend the time. Even though your machines were giving issues, even though you have malfunctioning equipment, your temporary staff you hired were also problem with the work they were doing. But yet and still you didn't extend the time. Now we've gone into the counties. These complaints are still coming. These complaints are still persisting. What are you doing to ensure that these things do not occur? We must do all we can to ensure that these elections are seen or are projected or perceived to be free, fair, transparent, and credible. Oh yes, we should do all we can, because this is a very crucial election. Madam David Edward Brown, if you don't know, this is a very crucial election, and this country stands at a crossroad. This election will determine our next course of action, whether we will retrogress or we will go in front or will progress. But the manner and form you conducting activities at that NEC with small complaint every now and then, and you seem to give no ear to them, is worrisome. It's scary. Do not leave room for people to speculate, to have doubt about your operations at the NEC. That is very terrible. 0777-105-100. 0555-105-100 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of the program, the editorial review, right here on ABC Radio. It's 105.1. Like we said, shortly we will give way for the news team. But until then, at least we can take 2 more calls and we can call it a morning right here. 2 more at least. This person. Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where you join me from?
My name is Biden. I'm calling from my comfort zone in Yamatari to rest Mikey.
Go ahead, Badimo.
So let me say thank you for the topic on the discussion.
Thank you too.
Our position now as Liberian at the crossroads, I actually try to give my support to the process, the digital process that the election commission had just brought, they had just introduced to us.
Mm-hmm.
But I got breakdown yesterday. To just see a little son of mine having 2 voter registration cards. I got breakdown yesterday with tears. I then say, no, this is one of the best ones. But surprisingly, my picking took me on a challenge. He said, Daddy, are having 2. The guy get 1. My son has 1 from my daddy, district number 9.
Mm-hmm.
And the picking went to Bon County in Banga and got another voter registration card.
So
I took the 2 cards. As I'm talking to you, the 2 cards with me and saying he's not going to vote.
So what will happen, right? The system, when they are plugging the data into the main system, they will select one of those. So yeah, they will select one of those. That's why the NEC chairperson said. So if you are two in a system, when they pick it up, they will select one of those. They will whether that Bon County one will take or that most of it will take, but they will select one. You cannot be 2 in a system.
But I thought we were told when the process is going on, when you make a thing, your fingerprint will definitely be captured. I thought that was what we were told.
It's not set like that. So they will take the data from the few and carry it to the head office and try to punch them into the system itself before they will discover that. That's what happened here.
Okay, thank you for pressure of my mind because it really break me down yesterday.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. So that's it. We need to make way for the news team. That's it. So this is how we like to draw the curtains on today's presentation. of the program, the editorial review, right here on ABC Radio. 105.1 is the die. And it's official vote of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. Stick and still don't go away, because the very, very best in modern broadcasting is yet to come to your radio. And it's all happening right here on ABC Radio. Until then, we'll say bye-bye from our end. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take up coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, the children have no education. The children have no